I'm Don Nelson. Here are your top headlines. A preliminary investigation says an avalanche at an Idaho ski resort that killed 3 people last week was triggered by skiers, despite the efforts of the ski patrol to mitigate the danger. The report by the Idaho Panhandle Avalanche Center says the ski patrol had taken steps to prevent avalanches on the ski run at the Silver Mountain Resort near Kellogg. 3 skiers died and 2 others were pulled out alive from the snow after the avalanche. A few other skiers were partially buried and survived. The avalanche occurred beneath an area of difficult and expert runs. The Boise leg of the X Games qualifier had a good run. 3 summers of widely popular skateboard and BMX competitions, but the games won't be coming back to Boise this summer. City leaders announced today Boise will, quote, "They're taking a break from hosting the qualifier, but will continue to have conversations with ESPN about future opportunities." St. Luke's CEO is stepping down to spend more time with his family. Dr. David Pate announced today that he's retiring at the end of this month after 10 years on the job. During that time, he's overseen major growth at the hospital system, including the expansion of the downtown Boise campus. Chief Operating Officer Chris Roth will replace Pate as the hospital system's new CEO. Some outstanding volunteers honored tonight at the Idaho's Brightest Star Awards. Our own Rachel Garceau was proud to MC the event at Boise State's Simplot Ballroom. Honorees selected from the business, nonprofit, education, veteran, and individual fields and celebrated for their civic contributions and volunteer spirit.
Now, Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval with the On Your Side forecast.
Oh, the cold wind was whipping through the Treasure Valley today, giving us some pretty chilly wind chill factors. 34 degrees the temperature at 5 o'clock, but the wind chill factor is still running in the 20s. So it's felt below freezing all day, but we got above freezing again. Again, no day this season have we had a high temperature that stayed below freezing. This has been the coldest day we've had in a while, still at 34, 35 for a high temperature. It's just not there, and tomorrow it will warm up even more. But this is what it feels like outside at 24 degrees. 17 in Mountain Home. The wind will actually increase as a a wind advisory from east of Boise through Mountain Home and Glens Ferry, that eastern portion of the Treasure Valley. So your weather app may, if you're anywhere to the Ada Canyon County line, may say you're under a wind advisory, but it's actually east of Boise. That is not including Boise, but it's still going to be windy with gusts up to 40 miles per hour. And there's some snow showers that will follow the Western Valley. We're seeing them on the radar here. Most of the snow is going to really develop into the Central Mountains tonight with a few more inches, and then a few more inches again tomorrow as another cold front moves on through. But right now, I am expecting lots of wind with some snowflakes in the Western Valley. A few flurries are possible in the rest of the Treasure Valley. But right in here, we've got a cold front coming on shore. Tomorrow night, about 10 o'clock, this front is going to swing through Idaho with some gusty wind, a burst of rain that turns to sleet and then over to snow and then coats the ground with a coating to maybe up to an inch as it sweeps on through, and then colder air will come in behind it for later in the day on Friday. So we go from cold to warmer to colder with rain and snow between each. Especially for the mountains, it's all snow, so 2 waves of snow coming into the Central Mountains. In the Treasure Valley, Friday morning, this is what could come through where we get that coating of snow in these locations. That could cause some slick conditions on the morning commute, especially on untreated roadways. We'll keep you updated on that. In the meantime, forecast will call for a lot of wind tonight, and while it was 20 or so this morning, 34 tomorrow morning, so the temperature comes way up as we're in the warm sector of that storm. 43 for a high tomorrow, but the wind will still be whipping. The wind will be whipping on Friday, but the sun will come out after the overnight snow and whitens things in the morning. A rain-snow mix possible on Saturday. If you have any outdoor plans, keep that in mind, especially later in the day. But the better of the 2 weekend days by far looks like Sunday with some sunshine coming out and temperatures in the lower 40s. That's your latest update. I'll have another update right here a little later on.